boom, it has happened. There is a leaked voice record between ATIKU Abubakar, OKOWA, and TAMBUWAL as they strategize on how to rig election using INEC officials from ward unit to state unit. You need to see this. You need to listen to them. These guys are very strategic and deliberate about rigging. They so depend on rigging. ATIKU Abubakar even recommends that there must be an electronic means of rigging the election. And guess how much you want to put at stake? $500,000. You need to listen to this. While we are planning to install a new president by a credible process through voting and doing the right thing, ATIKU Abubakar, his running mate OKOWA, and TAMBUWAL are all strategizing on how to rig the election. Listen to this. Please listen to it to the end and please share this.
Look, there will be need to bring in the INEC.
I think that we should interface with INEC and not create suspicion.
Was it Adama? I will not want to disappoint you. And for me to accept to go into this, let us strategize and discuss the arrangements and how it can be achieved.
Tambuwal. That's why we are meeting.
Okay.
Let us sit down and find any other technology that may be used to make sure that, I will emerge. So there has to be a way of how we can find, loopholes.
We are going to provide for the INEC officials, starting from the polling units through to the ward coalition centers. And I just hope that we are going to have to find a way to rig the elections. And this is the best time to do so.
It's not enough.
No?
It's not enough. First of all, you give money to the state INEC.
Yeah.
You must also make sure that they don't use beavers, because we have seen what the use of beavers have resulted in Oshun.
ATIKU Abubakar, I am with you on this one.
And you also supervise to make sure that we use the central bank to share the money.
Okay.
And then, of course, find a way to get them out of power.
It will be extremely difficult, in a way. You see, it depends on certain fundamentals and indices. If Nigerians are having only two options, clearly, from two regions, then one of them will be. The numbers will count in this case. And we all know the voting strength of each and every bloc in this country.
It's obviously a major issue. It should not be restricted to... we must look at the things that will give us results.
And always ready to support a process that will bring in one of our best to be president of Nigeria. So I try as much as possible to do my work. For me, I don't like mistakes. And as I've said, I have won my elections 5 times consecutively. We all know that I have the support of my home base, so it's a matter of strategy. It's not about me. It's about ATIKU Abubakar Waziri Adamawa to be president of Nigeria.
We cannot act with disregard of normal rules. There is a need to give INEC money to be able to run their processes on their own and to mobilize their people for the purpose of the elections. That is likely going to make a stronger impact, not the way we're going through.
Okay. And where are those areas that will be difficult also always to correct? Winning election.
The INEC officials, they need to take instructions from the PDP agents, and there is no doubt that the process are just good enough to ensure that the system is not questionable.
Okay. Are you sure we can win the election?
Yes. It must be done in such a way that it is skewed in favor of PDP.
Even with beavers?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think we're on course. It's just a question of trying.
Okay.
I'm sure you listened to it. You read it by yourself. You heard it. And you saw the transcript of the voice record that transpired between these three. It is no longer news that these guys depend solely on rigging. As we speak, the leaked video between ATIKU, TAMBUWAL and OKOWA is just one of the many intentions to rig this election. Who even knows what happens in other camps? So why people, Nigerians who genuinely need change, are busy preparing to cast their votes. Some of them have moved from wherever they were down to their polling units to, in preparation for tomorrow's election. People are in their houses. The ones who are supposed to be the fathers of democracy are in their houses. The ones who intend to rule Nigeria are in their houses, strategizing to defy the entire sanity of the electoral processes. It's up to you. It's up to you to choose between light and darkness now. You see how demonic they are. You see their intentions. They want to get there by all means. The people do not want them, but they want to be there. What's their interest if it's not their pockets?